Hello, Todd Clemens, Okeechobee Livestock Market, and here's your weekly market report. The Easter came late this year, seemed like it was late, and Monday we didn't have very many cattle. Hope everybody had a good Easter weekend. And so we got here Monday and we didn't have any cattle that came in over the weekend due to Easter, I'm sure, but glad everybody was going to church and remembering what Easter's all about and having a good time with your family. So we had a short run on Monday. We ended up having a little over 600 head, which was better than I thought we'd end up with. This time last year, I think we had 1,000 or 1,100 head on a Monday, but it was, like I said, Easter was later. We did make up a little bit on Tuesday. We had close to 900 head there on Tuesday. So for the week, it was about normal, about average for this time of year. But prices are sure holding up good, and the way this market's going and all indications and commentaries and things that you read is very positive about the future for these positive, good, high prices in cattle. And I keep saying high prices, but I think we're at a level where they need to be. These prices are where producers can make a living, you know, it's trickling back down to the rancher and the people raising the cattle. So that's where hopefully that's where it's going to stay for a while. There are some signs of heifer retention showing up. Replacement heifers have gotten pretty high. Man, I mean, just everything is at a higher level. So let's just kind of get used to where we are. I know it's a little bit shocking when you pick your checks up and see what these cattle are bringing, but hopefully that's the new norm. So calves were quoted about steady compared to last week. I think maybe some of those lighter calves, the 4-weight calves, could have been a little bit higher this week as opposed to last week, but these 4-weight calves are bringing up there around $4 a pound. The 5-weight calves are bringing $3.50 or so, I guess, about like they were last week. 6-weight cattle are bringing pretty close to the same thing as the 5-weight cattle. Cows and bulls, slaughter cows and bulls are still selling good. They were pretty much steady. Maybe off a little bit Tuesday. We had a big run of cattle for no more head than we had. I believe there were maybe 300 head of cows and bulls there Tuesday, and close to 900 head total. So that's a big percentage of slaughter classes. But I do think that these slaughter cows and bulls, they're going to start drying up, and these cattle are going to get shorter in numbers, and I think these prices are going to hold up pretty good. But yeah, it's a good time to be selling cattle. It's a good time to be in the cattle business. The other end of the business, the feedlots and the cattle coming out of the feedlots are bringing a lot of money. The futures have rebounded from a week ago when they pretty much tanked with all the tariff talk. A lot of that is straightened out now, and fat cattle are selling probably at a record all-time high. On the fat cattle on the futures board, I know that April's the lead month, and it's fixing to go off the board here in a few days, and it's going to go off the board there around 211 or 212, which is the highest, like all-time record high. In June, the following month after April, June will be the next month up, the lead month in the fat cattle market. And the last time I looked at that, June was up there around 209. They're trading these live cattle out in the Midwest area. These steers are bringing, some of these steers are bringing 215 or 220. And some of these yearlings that are coming off grass weighing 800 or 900 pounds, or maybe even close to 1,000 pounds, are bringing up there close to $3 a pound. And with people giving that kind of money for these cattle, not everybody's crazy. I hope. I think some people have put the numbers together, and even though it seems extremely high, it's going to pencil out, or they wouldn't be doing it. So Yeah, it just sounds too good to be true in a sense, but here we are. This is where we are, and this is what the market's bearing. Meat is moving at this level, so that's good. The big news this week is tomorrow, Producers Cattle Auction has our first seasonal sale with some first-time offered fresh calves right off the ranch. Good South Florida cattle that have got a little bit of Brammer cross in them and bred to good purebred bulls on the top side, and these good Brammer cross cows. These calves will be offered here on Producers Cattle Auction. That's tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, producerscattleauction.com. You can go on there and look at the catalog. If you're interested in any of those cattle, today is Wednesday, so go look at that catalog. And if you're not registered to bid and buy cattle with us, then fill out the application or print it off and fill it in and get it to us quickly so we can get you verified. Check your banking records and whatever else we need to do to get you cleared to buy cattle. And we'll give you a login and password, and you can go on that website and buy to our website and buy some of these calves tomorrow. There are going to be some good ones. And most of the delivery dates on the calves being offered tomorrow will be in a summer delivery. June, I think, would be the first month that some of these cattle are coming, so that's just not that far away. And it may be a good opportunity to buy some good cattle at a good price. Who knows what the market's going to do later on, but there's all indications that this level is going to continue for some time, and it could even possibly get a little bit higher. So don't miss a chance. Tune in tomorrow, 10 a.m., producerscattleauction.com. And that's about all the news we have here from Okeechobee that I can think of. The runs are lighter. We're getting through around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So get your cattle in here early, and don't miss the sale. And high prices this week. Yep, we did have some good high prices. HWH Farms from Belglade topped the calf market with a 165-pound calf that brought $6.50 a pound. And that calf was bought by RMT Cattle. And on the slaughter cow side, Fazul Khan from Kissimmee, a good customer that comes down here quite often from Kissimmee, had the high-priced cow that weighed 1,670 pounds, and she brought $1.58. And that cow was bought by Florida Beef. That's your market report. Thank you for listening. Thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. We'll keep these reports coming to you. We'll tell you what we think. It might be right, could be wrong, but it's what we think. Thank you. See ya.